Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about teenagers. Yes, teenagers. Most people are very afraid of teenagers, either when they have teenagers or when their children are approaching teenage years because they feel I don't know how am I going to handle, how am I going to negotiate those years because I'm very afraid of them because they would have heard about a lot of horror stories about teenage years. And this is a very wrong concept. This is very wrong mindset. And first of all, when we are dealing with teenagers, this mindset needs to be changed. Why? Because suppose I'm afraid of something. Suppose I'm afraid of mathematics. Why am I afraid of? Because I don't understand that subject. Once I understand it, then do you think I should be afraid of? No. That's exactly happens in all the areas of life. If I am afraid of something, I need to just understand what's going on. I need to understand what is wrong, and I need to understand the entire big picture rather than the small one. And that is the key of understanding and getting out of that fear zone. And this is very important because unless and until we change this mindset, we are not able to do anything, not just handling our children. So this is really really important point. Now let's understand the teenagers and what they actually want. Now there are three things that they actually want. So first is individual, their individuality. So they are seeking individuality. Now what is happening here is that teenagers, right from their young age until teenage, they have this identity and individual identity as your child, as your grandchild, or someone's brother, sister, or child or grandchild, or something which is associated with someone else. So they do not have this individual identity. Now this is really really important because as you grow up, as you are transitioning from childhood to adulthood, you are understanding that I am not associate, I'm not this part of this person, I'm a separate individual. So this individuality comes into picture, and they slowly develop this. But by teenage, this particular tendency is at the highest, and that's why parents start to feel very very uncomfortable. What, this is how my child behaves. They are just seeking the individuality, that's it, nothing more. And that's really important. So what to do? First, understand that this is the issue and don't take it personally. Oh, my child does this. Understand that, okay, my child is just trying to separate himself or herself, and they just want to be seen as an individual, not your son, daughter, or your children's sibling or something. So that is number one. Number two is independence. Now if I have to seek my individuality, I need to be independent as well, right? So they will try to do something which will scare you, that okay, I'll go to my friend's house all by myself. Maybe it's very far, but they just want to do it. So you again, you start feeling very very insecure because this is new phase for you as well. So what to do in this particular aspect? What you need to do is you need to enable them. Suppose they want to go to some faraway place or something. So first decide what is comfortable for everyone. Suppose it is within the city, then you can teach the child that okay, you can take this bus or train or any other ways. And then you have to draw out a plan how to do that. Maybe you can accompany in the first maybe a trip or something, that okay, this is how you catch a bus, this is how you catch a train. And then you can just let your child go on their own. Nowadays there is a mobile phones everywhere, so you don't really have to worry, because if there is any problem, you can always contact them. So it's very very simple and very easy nowadays, at least. So that is another point. If there is anything else that they want to do, and like driving a car or something, then based on their age and the legal age also, you have to then train them as well, so accordingly. that you can maybe hire someone to teach the driving or something, and then you can allow the child to do that. So this is a safe way to let the child be independent. So that is number two. Number three is identity. Now, this individuality and identity seems very familiar and similar, but actually it is different. Individuality is when they are detaching yourself and trying to establish themselves as individual. And identity is that they are seeking who they are, like they might just think, I am this person who wants to do this, so I am this person who wants to become this. So now they are building their identity. So that's only possible when they detach themselves from you, and that is really really I know difficult but essential step as well. So now the third point is identity. So the identity, they may want to become something, like they want to become some player, or they want to become some particular like they want to pursue some particular profession. So in that way, they will then seek out those kind of information, or they may start to exhibit that kind of behavior as well. That, okay, I mean, if I have to become this person, then I have to act like this. Then that also sometimes feels very strange, because up until now the child was still a little kid, and now the child is behaving different way, because now the child is building their identity. Sometimes, and these are like common examples. Sometimes it can also be that, okay, I want to look certain way, I want to present myself in certain way, and then you suddenly realize that my child is actually wearing something very different from what I'm used to seeing. Or my child is having a very weird haircut, because my child wants to maybe pursue something, but I don't know, and it is not comfortable for me. So now when you understand that what is going on, then you can discuss it with your child, that, okay, what is it that you want to do, so that now you know what's going on, and then you feel secure. Suppose this is a very common example again. I have seen children sometimes having weird haircut, because they maybe they may want to be a band member or something, or sometimes they have this different haircut, because they want to be associated with certain profession as well, because they want to pursue it. So don't just get scared of something, just understand what is going on. Ask. Communication is always the key, especially in teenage years, and that's why I have already made a video about the three C's, that I'll leave the link in the description. That also you have to go and check it out, because these skills are really really important, especially in teenage years. So that's all for today, and until next time, just think about this. What do you think about this particular information, and how are you going to utilize it? Do you have any insight or any suggestion or any question? Please do let me know. And until next time, just practice this, think about it, try to change your mindset. This is the first step. So you can spend as much time as you need, but do change that, and then try to follow all the steps. And if there is any problem, do let me know. And until next time, be mindful and happy parenting, and be very proud of your teenagers as well. So that's all for today.